Okay. Three key strategies so that you can experience holiday weight loss. You heard me right. Not weight gains. We want to experience holiday weight loss this year and then every year moving forward. We want to either have weight loss moving towards our goals, or we want to maintain all of the progress that we've made throughout the year. The holidays are not meant to slow us down. In fact, when I was losing my weight in 2020, 50 pounds in 5 months, that was done between September and February. Majority of my weight I lost November, December, January. This is such a great time. Time is flying by. It is November 1st. I'm looking at my calendar on my computer. November 1st, you guys. There is so much time left in this year to make so much progress before New Year's. And I don't want anyone to lose sight of that. There is so much time for progress. So the holidays can sometimes be the hardest time, though, to stay focused, to stick to our goals. And it can honestly feel daunting. It can feel very like nerve wracking. Like, how many of you guys feel right now like, I don't know how I'm going to survive this holiday season? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have a plan. I'm not sure. Hi, me too. That was me in the past. Do not worry. That's exactly why I'm here and I'm talking to you all today. I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to walk away from here feeling like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. If it's possible, then it's possible for me too. If it's possible for anybody out there, it's possible for you too. So it's always going to be a possibility for you to reach your goals no matter what time of the year it is. But also going into that, we want the results, but we also don't want to feel any type of negative way. We don't want to feel deprived. We don't want to feel overwhelmed. We don't also want to feel like we're missing out because the holidays go by in the blink and we want to walk away from them feeling like, yeah, that was a really, really good holiday season. That felt so good. I stayed on track with my goals and I had a really, really good holiday. Whatever that may be for you, whatever you celebrate, whatever these next 2 months of the year entail for you, I want them to be amazing in so many different ways. So, our awareness and the right mindset is what is going to make the biggest difference in November and December and even into January for all of you, myself included. The right mindset will cause you to win every single time. So, let's dive into those three strategies and let's open this up. Let's really think and expand our minds to say, I used to think holidays meant weight gain, but now I don't think that anymore. I'm going to start thinking about the possibility, just let your gears start turning, the possibility of weight loss, holiday weight loss. Let's make that a thing. Let's make that a thing. Holiday weight loss. Ooh, doesn't that just feel so good? Doesn't that what we all want? Isn't that what we ultimately want? Of course. Of course, we want results and we want progress no matter what time of the year we're talking about. So, I want you to imagine going into a holiday meal. Picture it. Either it's at, your aunt's house, your grandma's house, maybe it's your own house, maybe you like to be the host, or maybe you're going out somewhere. This holiday meal, you're walking into that holiday meal feeling so confident. You're confident in how you're going to enjoy that table, all of that food, but you're not going to have the struggles with portion control. You're not going to feel deprived. You're not going to feel any kind of FOMO, fear of missing out. You're not going to feel any of that. You're going to feel so super confident walking into that social event, whatever it is. Picture it. Live it right now as I'm talking. Live it. Walk into that room and feel so confident in all of your choices. That's the first step. We want to start putting ourselves into these situations and having the tools that we want to have. We want to walk in being confident, but we have to build that confidence now before we get to that event. And that's what pre-planning and thinking about it beforehand is going to do for you guys. That's what's going to make the biggest difference. If we're constantly backpedaling and saying, oh, this holiday season is going to be so bad, it's so negative, any kind of vibration that's just low, you're going to bring that on. So instead, we really want to refocus. Wouldn't it be cool if I walked into grandma's house and I was so confident in my decisions and in my choices that I was about to make for everything on the table, what I was going to enjoy? When you're going into each event, it's not about giving things up, because when you're confident, you don't walk in there with confidence and then say, oh, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't have that. No, you're walking in with confidence saying, I'm going to make really good choices right now. I'm going to really enjoy myself. Look at this table of food. This looks amazing. I'm so grateful that I'm here and that this food is here and that I get to see these people, right? It's such a different vibration. And it all starts with up here, with your mindset. And the biggest thing is also not labeling anything as good or bad, because we do that. We're like, oh, the bread is bad, the salad's good. No, it's not even about that. It's about having the confidence to know that you're going to make the best choices that you can on that particular day for that particular event. And that confidence is priceless. It really is. But it's knowing how to approach each event with intention, with the plan, with knowing, ooh, okay, this is where I'm going. This is the date I'm going there. Here is my plan. And then that confidence just builds up so much inside of you. And you end up going into the event going, oh my gosh, this is easy. And I know I yell a lot from the rooftops about ease and things being easy and weight loss being easy. It can be for anyone. And when you break it down like this and really look at the events and go into each event with a lot of intention and a lot of positive energy and a lot of positive pre-thoughts, the thoughts you think before the event with the plan and the intentions, you guys, it's magical. And that's how you stay on track. That is the biggest thing, the strategy behind all of the holidays. So let's go on to number 2. And let's picture, I want you to picture again. And this is so funny because I've experienced both scenarios, but traditionally, when we're in the car after a holiday like Thanksgiving or any kind of big food holiday, how do we feel in the car on the way home? How do you feel in the car on the way home? Not good. We're like unbuttoning our pants. We're like, the seatbelt, it's strangling me. You just feel like you're gonna bust out of your dress or your pants or whatever. It just feels uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. And I'm laughing because I can picture this. I once pulled a muscle after an Easter buffet because I wore a dress that was way too tight, and I actually pulled a muscle in my back and I ate way too much. This is years ago now, but it still makes me laugh. That doesn't have to be the norm. It doesn't have to be how it goes. So, this is a time where you get to sit with me right now and think to yourself, how would it feel if I'm driving home from Thanksgiving, pick an event this holiday, and I actually feel good? You're sipping on your water. You're like, oh, that went really well. You're focusing on things that have nothing to do with your messing up. Everything is just perfect. Everything went well. Your whole mindset shifted. It shifted to a place of, wow, I feel good. I made choices that align with my goals. So now I feel good physically, mentally, spiritually. I feel so in alignment with my goals, right? So think of how freeing you would feel if you could handle each social event without that pressure to indulge. And that can come in many forms. That can come from ourselves, but it can also come from other people in our family. And what I've coined these members of our family as is food pushers. And 9 times out of 10 they are so innocent. It's a family member you haven't seen in a while. They're just excited to see you. They maybe came to the event and they brought some amazing dish of food, but maybe that food doesn't really align with your plan. And the confidence that you walked into that room with doesn't really align with like this big piece of pumpkin pie that's like crazy calories, crazy carbs, crazy everything. Maybe you're just deciding to skip that this time and indulge maybe somewhere else or stick to the plan in another way. But when we have someone pushing the food on us, it can be so hard. It's like we walk in there and we're already teetering on the edge. Don't push me, Aunt Karen. Do not push me with your pumpkin pie. Of course, I want that. I'm trying to walk in with my confidence and be, just so in alignment with my goal weight. Don't make it harder for me. However, what if now you could walk into those events and feel so free because now you're not even worried about any of that? So you don't have any pressure to indulge. You've got the tools to say no in a very polite way, in a way that aligns with you and your vibration. Every single client that I work with, we work on what's their response going to be from all different areas, the innocent food pushers and then the people who are a little bit more intentional. So it's like we need to figure out these plans before the event. But navigating those moments, again, it takes the self-confidence and the self-respect. We're not just going to crumble. We're not going to just give into temptations when we've got these big goals. November, December, January, I'm making big goals. They are not worth that pie. Or maybe they are, depending on who you are. But going into the event with the confidence and the self respect to know that you are going to stick by your aligned decisions, key, so important to the journey that you're on. And like I said, November 1st, these 2 months, January slows down a little bit, but November, December, you guys, it's the golden months. I've been telling my clients and giving them a pep talk all this past week that this is when we double down. The time is going to go by in the blink of an eye. Yeah, it's going to be busy. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, these social events are going to start building up. But when you have the tools to navigate them properly, you can make so much progress in these next 2 months. Dare I say, you could lose more weight in November and December than you have in September and October with almost nothing going on. And that all comes down to your strategy. It all comes down to your plan. It all comes down to your mindset. What's your mindset like going into these next 2 or 3 months? That's what's going to determine what your results are. So, when we're really confident in our choices and our decisions, it makes it so much easier. It does. Because we walk into these events and we know exactly what our goal is. We know exactly what we're going to indulge in. We know exactly what we're going to stay away from. And it's easy. And it's just a decision that we decided. Decide. Decide is my favorite word. Any one-to-one clients watching, once you decide, that's all you need to do. And then move forward with that conviction and that confidence. And building up that muscle, your confidence muscle, I think is something that everyone can work on more, myself included. But when we build up that confidence muscle, it gets easier and easier and easier. And on top of that, all of this mindset work that I work on with my own self, but then also with my clients, you might struggle a little in the beginning, but I promise you, when you start doing your mindset work, it gets easier and easier and easier every time. It is never as difficult as it feels as it is the first time. It gets easier every time. And the more mindset work you do, the more mindset work you want to do, the more excited you get about it because it's just so transformational. So I have a client who went to a party and we actually sat down. It was like a holiday party, but it just happened last week. So it was like a pre-holiday event. And when she went, we sat down together and we mapped out exactly where it was going to be, what she was going to indulge in, what she was going to stay away from, how her mindset was feeling going into the event. And actually, we did 2 mindset clearing exercises together so that she could really feel like she was embodying her goal weight self. She went to the event. She texted me the next morning Maybe it was the dancing. Maybe it was her food choices. Maybe it was her alcohol choices because she did indulge in alcohol. She was down 2 pounds the next day. And she had the time of her life where work events, they could go either way, fun or boring, good or bad. This event, she said, was so much fun, so just carefree. She was dancing and eating the food and having a cocktail, but everything was in perfect alignment with her goals. So she didn't feel deprived. She had that confidence walking in. She's already down a couple of pounds since working with me. So her outfit, she felt super, super confident in, which always helps to have a really like sexy dress to put on and just feeling super confident. And she loved the night, and she said it was amazing. And the biggest takeaway from that was the pre-planning, the looking at the events before you go, making sure that everything feels really energetically in alignment, because white knuckle gripping it, which we'll talk about in a second, you can't rely on your willpower all the time. It literally does not. It's so wavering. It's just not something that we can stand on. We have to have the plan and we have to have the mindset alignment so that we can get through these events and not only just get through them, love them, enjoy them, have the best time of our lives. That's what we should be doing. Isn't that why we started this journey in the first place? Why did you start this journey in the first place to lose weight? Did you want to get healthy? Did you want to run around with your kids or your grandkids? Did you want more energy? Did you want to put on the jeans, put on the dress, be a certain size? Why did you start this journey? Because you wanted to have a better life. We all want to have a better life. That's why we shoot for these goals. That's why we go to lose weight. That's why we set these amazing, happy goals. It's because we want better for ourselves. And we should, because we deserve it. We deserve every single goal, every single desire, every single manifestation, every single prayer. We deserve it all. We do. And if you have these goals in your heart, they're already yours. So now, energetically, let's get in alignment with them so they can become ours. So, what if, and this is going into strategy number 3 now, what if your holiday stress, your end of year stress, because I know it's not always about the holidays. It's like maybe your job or maybe just your life in general, a lot of stuff needs closure in 2024 and that happens in the next 2 months and it's just hectic and you feel like you're getting pulled in all these different directions. What if all of that stress didn't lead to anything negative? Didn't lead to emotional eating? What if it didn't lead to comfort food binges? What if you just didn't go there anymore? This used to be a huge part of my life. Humongous, huge part of my life. Stressed out, eat. Celebrating, overeat, indulge, go buck wild, you know? Celebrations were my biggest thing. Yeah, I would get stressed out and eat. Yeah, I'd have a bad day at work and I would eat. But celebrations were my key, my my permission slip to just go wild. And by wild, I mean eat so much I would make myself sick. Eat so much I would be in the car unbuttoning those pants. Eat so much I pulled a muscle in my back because I ate too much, like with a tight dress on. That's what this was for me. And I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be like that. So what if your end of year stress, your holiday stress didn't mean binge eating, comfort food eating, falling off the rails, cheating on your diet? What if it didn't mean that? What if it didn't have to include that? You know, so many times, like, it's like, oh, everybody would go to bed. And I'd be like, oh, what's in the pantry? That would also happen. So it wasn't stress eating, it wasn't binge eating. It was just like, ooh, okay, no one's watching me. So let me go do this. And then I would go to bed feeling like garbage. Wake up in the middle of the night feeling like garbage. My stomach would be like, why did we eat that at midnight? Like, what are you doing to us? It was a pattern in my life, but it doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to turn to food for stress to de-stress. You don't have to turn to food if you've got a busy day. You don't have to fall off the rails because of X, any reason. There's nothing. And really, It all comes down to the plan, the confidence, the alignment every single time. So, aligning your mindset with your goals can address all of this. You know, you can address feeling these feelings differently. You're going to be able to open up that feeling and say, what am I really feeling right now? Oh, I'm stressed. Why am I stressed? Oh, work is insane right now. We've got 10 deadlines to go through, and I'm responsible for 15 reports that need to be done by tomorrow. No wonder I'm stressed out. But that doesn't mean we need to then turn to food. That doesn't mean we then need to make poor choices. That doesn't mean, so a stressful job, a stressful day doesn't mean we can't lose weight. Those two don't have to be linked anymore. Your level of stress and your level of success in your weight loss journey, they're no longer linked. Stop it now because it just doesn't have to be. And when you don't link the two, you get a heck of a lot more weight loss results because it doesn't matter what gets thrown at you. A holiday party, a work event, a night out at the restaurant, stressful day at work, those things, that's what they are, but that has nothing to do with your food. It has nothing to do with your diet plan. It has nothing to do with your weight loss journey. Those two things are completely separate. So, through mindset shifting, all of that work, you stay aligned no matter what. And that's why mindset for me changed my entire life because the mindset work is truly the only work. And no one's doing it. We're just white knuckle gripping it and going, I'm going to stay on track this holiday season. How are you going to do that? No clue. No idea whatsoever. You don't have to do that anymore because once you do the mindset work, that is where you no longer link the two things. You're no longer taking your situations and making them the reason why you are successful or not successful on your weight loss journey. You're successful on your weight loss journey because you are. The two they don't they don't intermingle anymore. And that's the best news ever. So no matter what the season brings, no matter what you're doing, no matter how stressed out you are, or how happy you are, no matter where you are, you're on track losing weight no problem. And when you're locked into your goal weight mindset wise, when you're aligned with your goal weight self, your choices are easy. Your life gets so much more streamlined. When you don't react with food and your emotions or your situations, you are able to walk in there having that confidence. You're able to have a stressful day and not let it derail your diet and weight loss plan. When you're locked in, you get the results no matter what. No matter what. And that's really the big turning point for me was not interlocking all of these things. Bad day means I'm off my plan. This meal at this person's house means I'm off my plan. No, not anymore. Not anymore. So, you know, this is why with everything I'm helping clients with in mindset and weight loss, I help you recognize and overcome all of these exact challenges because this is the real thing that holds us back this holiday season. It's not the actual holiday. It's all these little things. The food on the table, my willpower, the stressful day at the office, running around shopping for a million gifts and having no time to cook. All of these things are the things that we work on together in the coaching that I do. And with the right tools this season, this can actually be, like I started off this whole talk with, this can actually be a time to celebrate your progress. This is a time for holiday weight loss, not holiday weight gain. Because right now, November 1st, you get to decide what you want out of the next 2 months. And imagine you've got consistent support to help you implement all of these tools, in long lasting ways. That's the key, is that we don't want a temporary fix. We want long-lasting success. We don't want holiday hacks. Do this for the next month and then, good luck in December. No, we want long-lasting change. And for me, losing 65 pounds total in 2020, 2021, 50 pounds in 5 months, and then maintaining it ever since. So I've been maintaining this weight loss since 2021. The key to this was shifting my mindset and aligning with that goal weight self, the self that I'm sitting at right now, sitting here talking to you. I aligned with this version of myself when I was 192 pounds. I would walk around this house saying I'm 133 pounds. I was 192 pounds at the time. The difference is the embodiment. And I lost the weight fast. And I'm telling you, this weight got lost during these months. So I don't want anyone to give up. I want you to double down. So the temporary fix, not the hack, the long lasting success. This is exactly what my new mastermind was made for. This is exactly what I made it for, was the support, the accountability, the motivation, but also helping you navigate through every single event so that you can build up that confidence, so that you know you can do this, so that every event has a plan. And once you have the plan, weight off your back. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. You're going to go into this holiday season just knowing that you can crush your goals, but then also knowing that you have the tools to do so that are going to support you the whole time. And then after, this isn't a get lose weight quick. No, I want you to maintain. The goal here is not, well, the goal is weight loss, but the real goal is maintenance, maintaining your low weight. Anybody can do a juice cleanse this weekend and lose 10 pounds. That's not sustainable. That's not what we want. We want weight loss that's going to last. Weight loss that you can actually be healthy doing and healthy maintaining. Seamless transition from weight loss into maintenance. Maintenance is always the goal. And the tools that you do now are what bring you to that ease in your maintenance. We want real transformation. We want transformation with food. We don't want to think about food the same way. We want to transform how we think about it so that we can maintain. We need to change. We need to shift. We need to embody. So we need to change. We need to do something differently. So the real transformation with your food, with your body, and with your mindset so that you can reach your goals, sustain them long after this holiday season is over. This is like a kickstart, jumpstart. Let's start embodying that next version of you, that goal weight version of you, so that you can sustain it all. Let's do this for the holidays, but then some for forever. But the tools, the strategy is what we will get now, which is so important. So, because I want you to get the most out of this transformation and just the embodiment into that next level self, I'm actually offering an exclusive bonus. So this group opened today. It is open now. And the bonus is that the first 5 clients that join, you get a bonus one-to-one session with me. So you join my new group mastermind, you get a 6-month membership, and then you get a bonus one-to-one session with me. We will literally sit down just like this. It'll be me and you on Zoom, and we will dive deep into your personal journey. So that's your personal goals, your unique challenges. What are you facing this next holiday season? What are you facing in November and December and January? What events can we plan so that you feel so good and know exactly what you're doing? But then also, let's look at your holiday as a whole. You know, let's break down everything. And let's get you on track mentally so that you know you can do this. So the magic that comes from these one-to-one sessions is just unmatched because we can sit down and map out a custom plan just for you and set you up for so many breakthroughs for this holiday season. The plan and the strategy, the motivation and the accountability of a group of amazing women supporting each other. Oh, it's so good. I attract the best women into my spaces that this group is going to be phenomenal. There's already a few women in it now, and I know it's going to be amazing. So I would love to join you to, or invite you to join. And, let's enter 2025 just feeling empowered. Let's feel like we're in control. Anything about your weight loss journey that feels like it's a mystery, like they all get it, but I don't, or they can do it, but I can't. We're getting rid of that. And I'm telling you, the embodiment work with your goal weight self, so much your progress is happening because of that. So While you're going to have the group and you're going to work closely with me, you can get the one-to-one session if you're one of the first 5 to join, and work closely with me. Let's make this the most transformational season of your life, and let's really prove to yourself that you can do this. So below this video in the description box, there's going to be links to join. You can choose payment plan or you can choose pay in full. If you have any questions, you can pop them in the comments below this video once it's posted. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. I am thrilled that you guys joined me today. I'm literally over the moon with everyone that came and all the thumbs up. Like, I love you guys so much, but I will probably be back for more. So look for some more live streams from me, but I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Happy Friday. Happy November 1st. Let's make this the season that we'll never forget. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.